Hey guys, it is Jonathan here, and we are back with Adelaide. This track doesn't seem to have the popularity that I thought it would. Honestly, I actually quite enjoy it. I think with it having so few corners and it being kind of a tricky yet not too punishing street circuit, that I thought it would have more participation, but not so much. I do like that the mid-engine cars are having a good run at it this week. The Lamborghini lockout on the front row, Porsche and Audi in the row ahead of me, and a filthy Mustang next to me, and I did not get a good start. Whoops. Qualified 6th on the grid. All about survival, of course, as always. I say that every damn time. Oh boy. I don't think that Porsche wasn't clear. Oh boy, and the leader's off. And into the wall. Contact between the Audi and that orange Porsche, it looked like. Alright, so obviously very difficult to overtake. Everyone's going to be aggressive into this hairpin. On the outside of the Audi that we lost the position to, maybe? Especially because it becomes the inside. Oh, he damn near got into the back of the orange Porsche, and we get the position back. That's huge. And there's a huge gap behind us, so that did not pan out for the Audi and whoever else was back there. And just like that, we're into the top 5. All right, let's lock in here, focus up. As you can see, there's still some puddles of water, but they don't have too much of an impact here. They're quite small. Relatively speaking, I'm not worried about them. Maybe in the breaking into the chicane, but otherwise I'm not too worried. All over the ABS into the hairpin. This corner right here, this is our main concern. Turn 11. It's that outside barrier that sticks out. Has a tendency to reach out and grab you. So we just got to be mindful of that outside barrier, and obviously this chicane here with this tire barrier as well. I think that's a mistake by Reese. I don't think that was a slowdown. Didn't look like it. Must have just had like a wobble or something. It's so difficult to overtake with it being narrow. There's not much doing. 3.5 to the car behind, so plenty of room back there. Since it is so difficult to pass, I think that just elevates the importance of a good pit stop. We'll just try to lock in a consistent pace and see if we can get that extra lap of fuel. Right now it says 20.0 or 19.9 at the line, so we have some fuel saving to do. But it's not a lot. It's minimal. than anything else. This track is a rhythm track. Just seems like getting through those 90 degrees corners. It's all about being the right amount of aggressive, the right amount of patient. Keep catching that inside curb. Yeah, I'm just surprised that this track isn't very popular. This is very common, of course, with new iRacing tracks that, you know, people I think are kind of like, I don't really know that one so much. And there's so much to do. And they keep adding series, like the regional series and everything, that people don't have incentive to buy the new track. So obviously, I mean, if they don't know Adelaide and if they're not committed to doing the GT3 like overall series, the sprint series or the endurance series, then obviously people are going to say, you know what, I'll just run the regionals this week. It's at, you know, the Americas, it's at Mosport or whatever, and they'll just run that instead and not even think twice about the new track. Which again, I find to be a shame because it's a difficult circuit to get right in some corners. But overall, I mean, it's a fun circuit. And I think anytime you have a challenging circuit that also doesn't have like very many corners, I think those should be more popular because they're easier to practice. But what do I know? Anyways, there are a lot of GT3 tracks, or tracks that can be used for GT3 purposes, that I find to be quite fun, that are kind of unpopular, and I didn't expect this one necessarily to also be super unpopular. We've got to pick up the pace just a little bit. This Lamborghini behind us, driven by Kevin, is a little quicker. So like right there, just unable to get the car to slow down. We've got to get ourselves into the 17s. And if we can keep it in the lines. It's a good pace behind us. For me this week, it's all been about consistency. Just being able to be consistent.
You got a straight car on the right, go left.
Ow, all over that curb. So we've just got to, take advantage of the fact that right now at least our consistency is good. Can be better. I would agree with you there, but
The car in P1, just left the fastest lap, 17.459.
think also the track is a touch green. We'll do some evolving throughout this race. Now, at the very least, that Audi belonging to Richie seems to be off the pace. Yellow flag ahead.
Car stop on the left. Go right.
Oh, he's facing the wrong way. That's a tow, if you ask me. I would just tow that. If you don't have any damage, just take the tow, you'll be okay.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You're that far back anyways, the race is kind of already... Yeah, I don't know. That's difficult, you know, again, with the narrowness of the circuit. It's tough to get the car facing the right direction again.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Got lucky. So an 18-1. Last time around, we've got to, again, get into the 17s. I don't know where, like, our largest opportunity is, but obviously we are not hitting the lap times. So it's going to be an 18-0.
New fastest lap for you.
I didn't get that entry right. I think Ronald's holding up Kevin. Just a touch.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Better lucky than good. Just falling back into no man's land, though. Just gonna miss out on the 17s. So close. Another small improvement.
New fastest lap for you.
I think I touched that puddle. Car felt a bit funny. Oh, battle. Okay, so that's obviously going to slow them down a ton. The Audi is still got the preferred line. Are they going to be side by side? Yes, they are. It's going to be 3 wide. Oh boy. Okay. Reese backs out of it. So we close down the gap. This allows us to catch, obviously. Gonna allow the Lamborghini to catch too. Are we in the pit window? We are, but I just don't want to pit into even slower traffic. Audi fighting for his life to hold on to second place. All right, so we are ending lap 11 out of possibly 30, 31 laps. Definitely within the pit window. I gotta hope that whatever resolution comes from this, that it's not an accident that we get caught up in. That would make me sad. As soon as the wheel-to-wheel subsides, they
Running 17.
immediately stretch their legs.
7.
I don't know about in these conditions, maybe in more optimal conditions than these. I've done as low as a 17.3.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Did he hit the wall?
Ahead.
Yeah, I guess so.
Side. Clear.
They say an incident ahead. He must have. It's a very short-sighted move by the Mustang. Let's see how he gets on if he does have front end damage. Cool. Alright, well I forget what I was talking about, whatever it was. But we are accompanied now by Kevin. We were talking about pace. I've done 17.3s in the past, so I know that I'm quick. Just have to see how the track, again, how it evolves. Mustang must have gotten away with that incident because he seems perfectly okay. So very lucky for him. He could have very easily come away with crippling steering damage. We're in the 17s, finally.
New car flat for you.
Once again, just missing the chicane on entry. Things in the wall a couple times. Trying to look at the track map. I honestly think there's a gap for us to pit into.
left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Pit box in. 10. 5.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not wrong, but it looks like,
1. Right here.
I mean, we'd come out well behind P13.
Okay, go.
We actually aren't. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, actually we'll be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Kind of a closer than I would want it to be, but we're gonna be okay. Notice my wheel is kind of doing the thing where it's not shifting right when I need it to. So keep an eye on that, but otherwise we should be okay. Yeah, we've got a significant gap, actually 6 seconds, so we're okay. We're totally okay. It's a slow pit road, but it's a very short service time. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta log some laps here, hopefully some really good ones. And by the time we catch up to that Mercedes, assuming that we do, hopefully they'll pit. And the only concern is there's a potential battle there for position, and we just gotta get the car to slow down for these corners. We cannot be having bad laps. 18.3s, no good. It's got to be... I mean, we just have to be in the 17s every single lap. Damn. Okay, so Reese has come in, and he's already exited, so... Freaking shifter's not working. Come on! It's only the upshift. Only the upshift paddle.
The leader is running 17.87.
It was a good lap up until then. Maybe too patient, but that was a better... This felt pretty good through the chicane. So now it's John Payson instead that we are catching. There's only 4 seconds up the road. Again, hopefully that resolves itself before we get there. I know what Reese is thinking as well. Please, Sean, pit for me. Pit for us both. Oh, that's a lap car as well. Who's pitting? Okay.
Right side, clear.
It's an 18-1, so it's not a very good lap at all. There were some distractions, you could say, so. It is, I just want to stay ahead of the Lamborghini and get the Mustang. I don't know if these lap times are good enough. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be. Like, John wasn't going to fight that move, but then he kind of did. Which doesn't give me a good impression for when we catch him. Okay, that works out. And 18 flat. Okay. Is that a lap early, or what is that? It seems a lap early to me. Need a later apex hairpin. Oh, we were heading right for the wall. Okay, so that promotes the Mustang to the lead. I see Kevin dropping down the order here, so he's just coming out of the pits. Thankfully, we are well ahead.
You're in the top 10.
We did more than enough to keep him behind. Okay. Stay locked in. We're looking good. We're looking good. I would
Doing well. Keep at it.
assume the Mustang,
Leading now.
yep, would be coming in. And what about this Audi?
Car 1 has taken the lead.
Oh wow, the Mustang actually
The car behind is pitting.
stayed way ahead up there. He's way up the road. So he had a really good time. Because he's actually ahead of Reese. Which is not exactly what I expected. I want this Audi to let me by. Please let me by. He's gonna let me by. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now it looks like Reese is going to battle with Nico. That's for a podium position because there's one car left, not the pits. Okay.
Car in front is going off. Car on your left. The leader just did a 19.34. Still there.
Maybe Reese isn't battling for the podium.
You're in fourth position.
And he must have damage because he's going awfully slow. Cool. Just scoop up that position and keep it pushing. Yeah, Reese must have been caught out, maybe squeezed a little, could have touched a puddle. And then I think once you get on wet grass, that might be all she wrote. And into the barriers and out of contention. And there doesn't seem to be too many indications of puddle there, but anyways. I doubt I will make that mistake myself.
You got a slow car on the right.
I can definitely do a different one, I'm sure. Done it before. I think we've all hit the turn 1 chicane barrier, and then of course the turn 11 exit barrier. I've knocked that down a time or two as well, so I honestly think that was just probably a coming together with Nico fighting for the same piece of track.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left. You got a slow car on the left.
Alright, Dennis. He's pulling me along, and now he's gonna get out of the way like a good friend. Thank you, sir. And there's that Audi from earlier. When the battle resumes between Richie and Nico. So Richie must have made a mistake. Wasn't he like way ahead? This time it's the Audi going a little deep, but he keeps it out of the wall. That's across the inside curb. Aaron, if you could do me a solid, not do that, please. Don't hit the wall. You're the best, Aaron. You really are. I promise you. It's greatly appreciated. Okay. These guys do that all the time. We're trying to keep my cool. There's plenty of time here. But you choose the absolute inside line. You must hold it at that point. I'm holding you to it. Hopefully it's not significant. And that's moving. Okay. I'm sure it's fair, but it's moving. And we're through. Thank God. He has no front end. That's why he's so slow. He's got no front end.
You're now in third.
Poor Richie, he was doing really well. I don't know where he was in relation to Marcus, but I think he was kind of in no man's land. And for whatever reason, he's made a mistake, lost his front end. Again, it's easy to do. I suppose it's hard for him to know, I guess, the extent of the damage, because the, what's it called, doesn't necessarily, the damage check report doesn't necessarily go into any detail. Even if you were missing, like, your rear wing, it would just say you got damage on the back end. So, whatever the case may be, he may not have known. Dude, that's always incredible to me. That you're gonna fight that hard with no means.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Am I out of fuel? We didn't get the white flag. Yeah, we're out of fuel. Okay. How does this keep happening? We're not out. We just gotta save just a little bit. By a little, I actually mean kind of a lot.
The leader did a 17.723. White flag, white flag.
Oh, thank God it's the white flag. Okay, I can't count. I freaked out. I can't count. Just trust your auto fueler. I don't, and I shouldn't. But this time we should have. I was freaking out. I thought we had 2 laps to go there. And I had 1.3 laps of fuel right now, so I was freaking out. cooler heads will prevail.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
All right. Yeah, I freaked out. I thought I was for sure cooked. And I don't know why. Why I couldn't do relatively simple mathematics in my head. But we're going to bring it home in P3. An excellent finish for us. In the right place. At the right time. We fought our battles. And, I mean, we won them for sure. This was a good race. P3 at Adelaide. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Chicken flag.
We are so back. Like we never left.
Nice run. Solid work.